got
There are a lot of
specific leg
chair
things
exercises on YouTube.
ton chair exercise,
You can do chair
tons
cardio.
for no matter what age. So the ladies at home, if you get injured and you have to do chair exercises, you can. I have Katie here, she's in a chair. She works out with us in a chair while her leg recovers. You don't ever have to think that it's like, oh, old people chair exercise. No, I mean, there is that. You can have it, but you can definitely get a good workout on a chair with equipment and bands. When you do the bands wrap around. Oh, pounds sitting. It really does.
Excellent.
Okay, so welcome, you have your weights. If you want, you have a bench. What we'll be using that for is laying down for chest presses, and then when we do our squats, our legs are up. And plies, we're gonna be putting one leg on there. If you are not giving me squats, you can, I have a couple options for you. And so this will be up to you. You can use the bands, and that's when you do, your side abducts or the front ones or the back ones, or you're squeezing. But if you have a bench that you can actually sit on, and this is for Katie, and I thought, well, other people can do this as well. If you're sitting in a chair or sitting on a bench, we're gonna have like legless holds, little circles, little open and closes, and that's really gonna work that hip flexor and those thighs and those hamstrings. So for those that don't like the squats and plies, that's what we're gonna do there. We're gonna hit each muscle group twice. So like we'll do squats, which are our legs, and then we'll do our plies. And then we've got chest press, and then we got chest fly, and we're gonna kind of do them for a while. We got our 2x2s, 4x4s, and then I think singles, yes, singles. All right, and then as you get going, again, like wave your hand, like Christy, I loved it last time we were doing abs. She's like, hey, what's my modification? I'm like, oh yes, here's your modification. So never be afraid to stop me and say, reminder, I have this injury, or I have this, well, that's all I'm gonna call it. You need a modification, or maybe like it higher and harder. Because whenever Mindy, I don't know if you guys know Mindy. Mindy was the 10 a.m. one. She always wanted harder. She's like, can I do more? Can I do more? I'm like, yes, you can. So I just always needed the reminder to show her the more. All right, so hopefully you've warmed up or step touched or something, or walked here or ran here to get your heart rate up a little bit. I'm not looking for crazy heart rate. I'm just looking for, you didn't just get out of your bed. All right. Looks like I didn't want to stay on the music. And I thought, Katie's here with me today. Her and I we like our Michael music together. So is Michelle, yeah? So
Is it hard for you to keep from breaking up to
yes,
with some of these songs?
Yes, if a good song comes on, it is, and in other classes, a lot of times, so go ahead, just kind of make things nice and loose. Other classes, if I like a cool down song, will sometimes be a song I do in Zumba because they're slower. And just, shoulders or shrugs or hand curls or heel digs, whatever you want to do. It's really hard not to. And then if I have someone in class that knows the routine and they look at me and now we connect and our eyes kind of glisten of like, I know it, you know it, yeah. And then sometimes they'll be back there lifted. Do you remember Jane? Any of you guys remember exercising, worked out with Jane?
Energy, yes.
I don't know, Michelle, you worked out with Jane, Kathy. I don't know if any of the other was listening. But anyway, she would have the bar on her shoulders and we'd be doing squats and then she would just start like sitting there doing that, and I'm like, Jane, just give me some squats because people follow. If an instructor does that, the people follow, and I'm like, that's not safe. Stop shaking your booty, Jane. And then she thought it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. All right. So we're loose. We're ready to go. Maybe give me a flat back down, round it up nice and slow, and you can just give me little cat cow seated. And we're gonna go right into some squats. So it looks like a lot of people that I have live and online today are my modifiers. So just those that are at home, you're gonna grab your heavy weights, 15s, 12s, or whatever. Our squats are gonna be one leg on top of that step, but your legs are parallel, right? One leg is not forward, one leg is not back. They're still side to side, squats right there. Those that are seated, or those that have bands, that wanna go to bands, you're gonna put the band on above your thigh, on your thigh, above your kneecap, and you're gonna give me side abducts, all right? And you're gonna alternate it. But go ahead and follow the rhythm. So like we're gonna go 2, 2, 2, 2. So if you have bands, you have your band. If you choose to sit down on that step like we have here, you're gonna go one leg and you're gonna hold. And already you feel that doing something instantly. And then, so you'll kind of hold it for maybe count of 2, count of 4. So whenever we are going up, down, you're gonna switch back and forth. And if at any time you choose to add a circle, go ahead, but the circles can come back in later. All right, grab those weights for squats. If you're squatting with me.
Probably shouldn't use weights on the legs.
I wouldn't use weights, yeah. There. All right, you got your squat, and you can hold your weights at your sides, on your hips, or on your shoulders, or you have that band on, and it's above the above the knee on those thighs, abs tight, 2 by 2. Goes down, 2, up, 2. Good, down, 2, up, 2. Yeah, drop. Good, so you can give me, if you're seated, you can give me that, like I see a leg lift, I'm taking it. Or you go on the side abduct if you have a band. Good, that looks nice. 2. Shoulders back, abs are tight. You're gonna feel that hip flexor when you're always like, ow, right there, that's good, good job. 4 by 4, slow it down, take it down, 4, 3, 2, come on up, 4, 3. Now those that are staggered with your squats, make sure I'm not putting all of my all of my weight on one leg. It's even between that right and the left. Slow again, take it 4, 3, 2, sit low, press up, weights even, singles, drop, lift. Those that are giving me, whether a banded side abduct or a seated leg lift, how high you go with that leg and how low, up to you. I hope you're feeling a little challenge right here. You can do it, but you're like, whoo, I feel it's doing something, whether it's the leg that's not moving or the leg that is moving. Last one, release. Switch sides. So my abductors switch to the other leg.
Put a little weight on this one to compensate for the boot.
Say that again.
Put a little weight on this leg.
Oh, I see what you mean. That, yeah, hold on, let me get you up. Go ahead and get set up for the other one. That might be easier to wrap that around the ankle. I think it might be a 3 or a 5. It might be a 5. I think it's a 5. All right, other side. You got that leg up. You got your band on or you're seated. Other leg, 2 by 2. Take it down. 2, lift. 2. And again, remember, your weight is not all on the leg on the step or on the floor. It's even. Think about smack down the center. Drop, drop. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Keep going. And those that are giving me the side abduct, the standing knee is soft, right? We're not locked. Soft. Good. And how high it goes, woo, up to you. I tell you what, I feel it even when I don't have a band on. 4 by 4. Take it down, down. Do, do. I found this mix with the Michael and now I'm like, it's my favorite. I don't ever want to play other ones, but I probably should. 4, 3, 2, singles, drop, lift. Keep the weight in your heels. Booty's pushing back. Abs tight, keep going, keep going. I want to take a peek at a little. So how's your thigh doing on that? We're okay?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're holding that same one on the other side. Now you're still holding it, so I wasn't sure. 3, 2, 1. Release. Feeling those legs, yes? All right, we're going to take it right to plies. That was one exercise. I'm counting squats, not as in one exercise and then 2 on the red left. That was squats, one exercise. Plies, next exercise. Same thing in that one leg is up, but the toes are out, the shoulders are back. Now those that are giving me the band, it's quiet, and then I turn it up. All right, those have the band on. You're gonna give me a ballerina's, heel in, toes out, and you're gonna give me a front leg lift. You could be pointed, you could be flexed. I would prefer flexed if you could do that. Those seated, yes, you give me like a little bent, we call that in ballet, that's a attitude. Give me some attitude, that's what I want. All right, everyone else, you're in your plie, legs are wider, toes are out to the corners, weights where you want them, tailbone is tucked, abs tight, 2 by 2. You're gonna go down, 2, up, 2. It's gonna be a little harder to stay in the middle than on the right or the left, but really focus. Don't put it on one side or the other. Now those that are giving me that front leg lift, good, you have that turn out, heels are in, toes are out, and your knees are bent kind of like a frog. 4 by 4. 4, 3, 2, up. 4, Bailey was supposed to have tennis today, but it's raining. 4, 3, 2, every time I watch I see the balls go roll around. You do not fall, do not hurt yourself. Please, singles, drop, lift. Good. Inhale and exhale. Think about going straight down, straight up, as if there's like a pull up your spine, you're sliding down, bringing it up. 2 more, last one. Release, switch sides. All right. And then, yeah, that should compensate. You got your other leg there, Dee Dee. Legs wide, shoulders, tuck, squeeze. 2 by 2. We go down. 2, lift. 2. Those that are watching it at home later for recorded, I'm going to talk to you for a second because those that I'm looking at here are doing it right. Make sure those knees are going the same direction as your toes. So don't let them hang in. Don't let them go way too wide. That won't happen. But make sure they go the same direction and you're even. Back. Good. Yes. 4 by 4. Come down. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. And now it's slower, which means you can give me a bigger range of motion. You can get lower, or you can lift that leg higher if you have it in you. Today, it's time for those singles. Good. Woo. Now, once you go to singles, if you can drop as low and lift as high, I would challenge you to do so, but obviously, you're tired. And if you can't, it's okay. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. So you still felt like that front top area, right? But more inner thigh.
Actually, like right here.
Good.
Not a nice plie feel.
All right, grab your heavy weights for some abs before we get to the floor for chest press. So you're gonna kind of get in that same position. You can just do the seated. Abs tight, squat low, lean back, and it's our ab twist, side to side. So I really want you to engage that core. Good. So the whole belt line, the front, the side, and the back. You really know if you're getting that engagement if your back feels it. If you don't feel it in your back, you lean back just a little bit more. You maybe sit lower, right? Sit lower, lean back more. And you can take your hands further away from you and, oh, that's really gonna engage those abs. You feel that, right, Dee Dee? That whole midsection. Christy, you feeling it? That's definitely how to do abs without worrying about any pelvic pressure. Now, lots of options. You know, you can sit lower, you can lean back, you can take those hands out. You can also go faster. Just pay attention for those that are prone to a bad lower back. You don't want to go faster. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on down for chest press. I'm going to lower your, while you grab your weights, I'm going to lower your incline here. Not fully, just a little incline. All right, those that are want to be on the floor, go ahead and go to the floor. Otherwise, you can come onto your bench, or your step, or your pillow, or whatever.
It's too hard for me.
Oh, you got 15. That's intense. But guess what? If you got it, get it. Heavy, heavy weights. Come on down. If you have your whatever you're laying on, you're going to head and shoulders. You're going to be up on that. And if you're on the ground with, yeah, those pillows, that's fine. You're going to lift up to a bridge into that one for me, Christy. Otherwise, if you're on that bench, knees are bent, feet on the floor, chest press, hands start at the top, palms are facing your feet. You're as heavy as you got today. And we're going to go 2 by 2. Take it down, 2, press, 2. And it might feel slow. You're like, oh, I could do this all day. I hope you don't feel that for too long, right? 2, 2. Really engage those abs. Remember that feeling you just had on the ab twist? I want you to squeeze the abs, squeeze your back, squeeze your sides, as if you were still doing that ab twist. 4 by 4. Take it down, 3, 2, and up for 4, 3, 2, again, just as slow. 4, 3, 2, 1, press 4, 3, 2, singles, full range, drop, lift. Keep going, keep going. Those that are giving me chest presses on the floor, make sure that the elbows actually get down to touch the floor. So one of the biggest range of motion you can get. How's your chest feel there, Katie? Any pulling? Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Put those weights on that ground. And if you're laying down or sitting, wherever you are, I want you to bring those legs up. And you're just gonna make this a smaller motion since you're sitting up, you're already a little bit crunched. You're gonna do the dead bug. Yeah, or that's good too. Pull that belly button in. You know your options, right? Your knees are bent, moving from your hips. You can go alternating. You can have straight legs, or your feet go together. I wouldn't recommend this one for you, Christy. But the other ones, keep breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Good. See if you can let those feet actually tap the floor so that there's more of a down and up rather than in. Oh, you feel that difference, don't you? There's a slightly little bit difference. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, chest, fly. So you probably want lighter than what you just did. So if you had like 12s, you're gonna wanna go down to 8s maybe, that's what I'm going to. You can go to 5s. Now if you go lighter, let's say maybe you don't have the weights at home you need, or you have an injury, anytime you're doing these muscles, so right now we're working at your pectoral muscles, it goes into the front of your shoulders and the armpit area. If you're sitting here, this is just for anyone at any time, not just for this exercise. And you're like, hey, this is a little bit light, or it's less than I needed because I don't own it. Guess what? If you squeeze those muscles and think about them on the inside, it's gonna work out as if you had 5 extra pounds, maybe even 8, depending on how much you squeeze, all right? Coming on down. Palms face in, arms around it, and we're gonna go ahead and start with that 2 by 2. Here we go, we're gonna open really good, squeeze and press. Big inhale as you open, exhale as you close, because that's gonna help you. Good. Because everything opens, so that inhale as you exhale, you squeeze your abdominal muscles a little bit more. We're squeezing our chest, we're squeezing our abs. You know what I almost said? When I said abs, I thought I was about to curse. I knew I was saying abs, but it sounded like I was gonna say $, dollar sign. I don't know. You know, the jackass. It's an actual animal. All right. 4 by 4. I think it's 4, 3. Oh, well, so the other day, keep going while I talk to you here on the 4 by 4s. So we were singing songs at home. We're like, you know, Alexa's playing, and we're doing all these. And oops, I said Alexa. Listen. Singles. Here we go. Open, close. I can't like instruct and tell stories at the same time, I guess. So anyway, there was a bad word in a song, but it felt right, like it was necessary, and we're singing and la 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 la, and I full on say it. All my kids looked at me and their eyes got big, and they went, "Oh, Mom, you just," and I'm like, well, you had to. You had to. You can't sing the song without. And then later on, there was another song with an alternate, and I put the alternate word in, you know, like heck and darn and dang or whatever. I'm like, that was fine. 3, 2, 1, release. And my kids threw in the alternates, and they still think it's funny that they sat there while their mom sang a word. Okay, we did our chest press, we did our chest fly. And we did our abs down there. All right, go ahead and come on up to standing. If you're standing, we're gonna do back rows and back flies. And you're gonna, sit right next to the edge. Your rows there. That's 15 then, would ya? All right, we got back rows, and then we're gonna do flies. So the heavy weights that you got, go ahead and grab those for your rows. Shoulders are back, back flat. Leaning forward, your knees soft, right? So we're right here.
Lean forward.
Yes, in fact, if you want, you can put your feet down and straddle it and lean forward unless that feels awkward. All right, rows, 2 by 2. Bring it in, 2, down, 2. Good. Can you lean forward and put them out in front of you a little bit? That doesn't work enough. Yeah, fine. You're good. Up, 2, good. Keep going. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades. Right? That's what we're working on. So squeeze the shoulder blades. You might feel it in your shoulders as well, but we're focusing on shoulder blades there. 4 by 4, super slow. Take it 4, 3, 2, squeeze it at the top. Lower down. 3, 2. This is where you start to work that lower back as well because we're leaning forward. If it becomes too much, you can always split your legs, take pressure off that low back. If you can handle it though, I'd like you to stay so you can work it. All right, I'm ready for singles. Let's go. Lift, drop, squeeze, return. Woo! 4, 3, I went a little heavy, I'm feeling it. 2, and 1, release. Fly.
Keeping my legs like they've been trying to teach me physical therapy, not to work from here, but to really like this and to really
Oh, I love that.
focus on the lower part where you want us to work, right?
Exactly. So, flies, lighter weights, shoulders are back, leaning forward, you're gonna open and close, and that's kind of why I do the jacket thing. So people start using the shoulders, but if you can't open the jacket, works in that spot. All right, leaning forward, same position, but we're gonna open and close, 2 by 2. Open, 2, close, 2. So the elbows are bent. It's like you got wings, and you're flying. Oh wait, but you're looking down as you're flying. It's hard to go slow on these ones. Woo! 4 by 4. Here we go. Intense. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. One more time, just like that. Open, open, open. Give me a good push at the top. Down, down. Singles. Open, close. This one's a little bit easier for momentum to go faster, but you'll feel it before long. If it ever becomes too heavy, you can always alternate one arm and then the other. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Squeeze your back. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, no weights. I want you to stand up on this one and hold on to that wall for your balance, because we're going to go to balancing. So I want you to stand on that right leg. And that's all we're doing. You're standing on the leg.
Should I take the weight off?
Yeah, that's up to you. All right, grab one leg. Now, if you want to be next to something to hold on to it, go ahead and hold it. Otherwise, we're just balancing. So here's a couple things. That left leg that is in the sky. If you want to tap that foot down for a little balance, you go ahead. If you want to just up a little bit, good. Standing knee. Soft. Hold. Now I'm going to start to add motion with the upper body. You decide if you're going to add it or not. Yes? All right, we're going to raise the arms up and down. And if you're holding on to something, then you're just raising the one arm. All right? Can you close your eyes? Ooh. No, I can't. I'm going to peek because I have to instruct. Good. If you can close those eyes, take it. If not, maybe one eye and then alternate. Because I'm trying to throw off your center of gravity here. We're working on some balancing through the ankles and the calf muscles. Good. And open the eyes and loose the hands, put them on your hips. Switch legs.
I don't think I should.
No, you should not. So on yours, I want you to just have a seat and take the leg, so that left leg, I want you to hold it out at an angle and just hold it there. That way you're working those muscles we were just doing. All right, other leg, shoulders are back, tuck, hold, you got your balance. All right, this time we're gonna twist side to side. Good, remember that standing knee is soft. If you lock it right now, that's gonna hurt the knee. All right, and I'm just turning my shoulders. It throws your balance up. Oh, I see it on all of you guys. Everyone's like, what? Yeah, that did it. And this one incorporates the abs, maybe just a little bit more, kind of like that twist we had. Good. Remove the twist. We're going to take the front forward motion. That one, even though you know it's similar to this one, it's easier. All right, side to side. All right, now I'm going to throw you off even more. Ready? Front and side, front and side, front and side. Woo! You guys look like we're all dancing. Hey! We all look good.
The song is perfect.
It does. We're like tap dancers. We almost look like tap dancers here. Seeing us all together at the same on the screen. 3, 2, you guys are missing out. And 1, release. Now that shouldn't have killed anything. You shouldn't be dying, but you should feel like it did a little something on those ankles, maybe those little calf muscles. All right, let's move on to our triceps. Overhead press. You know, 8s, 10s, 12s if you're super excited. All right, standing up nice and tall, abs are tight. Overhead, and you can hold it vertically or horizontally, whichever one you prefer. Nice and tall, and if you're standing, tuck. All right, 2 by 2. You're going to go down, 2, up, 2. It's a little bit different than our music rhythm in here, because if we followed that, it'd be super fast. So feel down, 2, 2, it's like it's got 2 beats going. Good, up, 2, down, 2, and already, I want you feeling it. If you don't feel it, you went too conservative and you went light. I want you already feeling this one. All right, 4 by 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Singles. Singles, drop and lift. Keep going. Now the reason why I was like saying I wanted it to be heavy, right now it should be doable, but almost not. Or you're like, woo, my goodness, making those exact faces, Christy, yes. Keep doing it. 3, 2, 1, release. It's interesting to see faces. Some people make faces like, oh my God, I can't do this. Some people make like they're cursing at me, and some people really focus. You're a focuser. When you start to feel, you're like, super focused. All right, we're going to go lighter and do tricep kickbacks. So you're gonna lean a little bit more forward than you did on those rows, but pretty close to that. You can have your feet together, but maybe on the floor so you can lean forward and do those tricep kickbacks.
I'm not right there.
It's hurting? Oh, keep your nice. Oh, if you want to go back to the triceps overhead, if that's easier than the leaning forward. But that's okay. All right, shoulders are back. Lean forward, knees are soft, elbows up. Remember, so elbows not here, elbows here. 2 by 2. Out, 2, in, 2. Out, 2, in, 2. I want you to already feel that, not like dying, but you're like, ooh, okay. I could do this for a bit, but Nisi, please don't make me do it too much longer. That's how I'm hoping that way it feels. 4 by 4. Take 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. 3, 2. Out, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. Again, nice and slow. Take it 4, 3, 2. Woo. And 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Singles. Out, in. If you need to alternate one and then the other, go right ahead. But you can keep them both going. Good, good. We're leaning forward. Our backs are flat. And our elbows are high, so we feel our triceps. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, grab a medium to heavy weight. Maybe whatever you did for those ab twists. All right, we got right here. Because we're going to kind of do a similar motion to the ab twist, but we're not twisting fast for speed. We're going slow. Legs are just nice and comfortable. If you prefer the plie, if you prefer the squat, go ahead and take it. Knees are soft. Sit low. Right here. So we're going to twist to the side, extend out, bring it in. Twist, out, in. But smooth it out a little bit. Right, we twist, reach in. Twist, reach in. So what I want you to think about and feel, I'm hoping you are feeling some abs because you're squeezing it, the whole core. You squeeze it tight as if you're putting on jeans that are one size too small and you zip it in and you suck it in. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we've all done it almost every day. And we twist and we reach so you feel shoulders as well. And when you extend, maybe your back just goes squeeze and return. Good, and maybe if you want to go a little faster, you can. You can do smooth, smooth. 4, 3, 2. One more each side. And release. Lunges. We're going to go take some lunges. For those that had a step or something to make you unstable, go ahead and take them. Those that had the band, you're going to give me a back abduct lift, a back leg lift. How do you feel about when you do the left leg, you can stand? Actually, let's think about that back leg lift because you can't put any weight on that one, and that makes me. Can you do a bridge? If you're on the floor, on your heels, swing. Okay. Okay, I got it. You're gonna lean back and I want you to hold on to that chair. All right, you're just gonna go in and extend out. In and extend out. You're just getting a little more abs in there, but it's working the hamstrings a little bit. All right, everybody else, we've got lunges. And then Dee Dee, if you have the band on, you're gonna give me a back leg lift for each side there. Otherwise, right leg on top, Left leg is behind you, heels up. Now you want to make sure it's far enough behind. If it's in here and I'm coming down, see how that's just, my knee wants to either go over or it's just awkward. I don't know, it feels awkward to me. I don't know if it looks awkward to you. I make everything look good. That back leg goes back, heel is up, shoulders, so the knee doesn't come in, it goes towards the floor. We're gonna go down, 2, up, 2. Good. Hands can be at your hips, hands can be at the floor, hands can be on your shoulders. Go down, 2, up, 2. Keep going while I talk to you here. Make sure most of your weight is in that front leg. The back leg is just there for that balance. You think about going straight down, straight up. That's fine. Yeah. Because that other one was getting intense, wasn't it?
Oh, with all the weight on my own.
That's a good point.
Plus
4
my kilos.
by 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's slow. 4, 3, 2. Singles. Drop, lift. Down, up. Good. Keep going. I'm going to take a peek at some form here. Good. Make sure that standing leg for you, Dee Dee, that left knee is nice and soft, or whatever, like if you're mirror, the leg is not moving. Make sure that knee is soft. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides already. Leg up, leg back, heel up, tuck. 2 by 2. Here we go. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. If you notice that you're lopsided, maybe one side is easier, one side is harder, still try to go just as low, just as heavy, just as far back. Woo! Good. We're gonna go 4. Ready? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2. Singles. Drop, lift. Woo! If at any time one leg or the other starts to maybe tingle, you shake it out, you bring it right back. But if it gets hard, you keep going. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. So that got hip flexors. No matter what kind you were doing, unless you have the back lift and then I was getting tush a little bit. Shake it out. Biceps. Biceps. We haven't hit the biceps yet. We got our chest, our back, our triceps. I believe I have biceps next. I do. Underhanded bicep curl. I prefer you to go as heavy as you can handle because we don't do a million of them. Shoulders are back. Nice and tall. You can stand however you like. 2 by 2. Hold on. There we go. Let's wait for that rhythm. Up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Nice and tall. Good. Breathe in. Good. This one is actually going to give you a little bit extra biceps because of the slight lean back that you have. It makes your hands go a little, like when I'm standing up and down here, it's easy to bring it back up when you're leaning back a little bit. It's a little bit more intense. So you get bonus on the biceps there. 4 by 4. 4, 3, 2, and 4, 3, 2. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. Singles. Up and drop. Remember, you can alternate if you need to alternate. You can give me speed, but I want full range of motion no matter how fast or slow you're going. 4, 3, woo, 2, 1 more, 1 more, 1 more. Woo, release for a few seconds while we get ready to do hammer curls. So still bicep curls, hammer, so your palms are facing in. So guess what, if you want to go heavier, now's your chance. Don't go lighter. All right, nice and tall. All right, 3, 2. We have to give you a break, but let's go. 2 by 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Good. Ooh, you feel your biceps, right? Second set, we're feeling it. We grabbed heavy enough, you feel it already? For sure. But also the biceps, they help. Whenever you do your triceps, they're helping a little bit, so they're also tired from that. 4 by 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. Singles. Woo. I love it. I went heavy. I wanted to go heavy. I got this. I'm staying. I'm pushing. 3, you are too. And 2. Last 1. Let it go. Big shoulder, roll back. And roll forward. We have our squats, our plies, our lunges. So we hit all the leg work there. Shrug and press. Take your arms out wide, thumb under. We hit our biceps, our triceps, our chest and our back. We hit our abs. We didn't go crazy with the abs, but we tickled the abs. Take it across, shoulders down. So Thursday, that's another recorded day. So we will not be meeting live. So those that are coming in person, don't come. I'll be here, but so will me and the rest of my family and a bunch of people. Take across, shoulders down. But I will record it for you and I will have it posted at 9 o'clock, if not before that.
You can have a monk family workout, or is it the Francis family?
It's the monk. Yeah, my brother and his family are coming.
Make them all.
I thought about that. To get up and over. Well, and I don't know if you guys ever, you notice the challenges and stuff. Rachel's my sister-in-law. She won the challenge one time. She does SGTs with us virtually. And across, and she'll be here. And I thought, I'll let her have the opportunity to do it with us. And I thought, no, I'm pretty sure that day we were like walking around botanical gardens all day or whatever. And I'm like, I'll record it. Do it the day before. Really flat back down. Tuck and roll it up. So it'll be a new one. It won't be an old one. It won't be the Pilates. Of course, you always have that option to pull that one out anytime you want to. Roll it up. Shrug and press. Take a deep breath in. I'm thinking maybe I have written down yoga. Oh, Katie says yes. I was going to say, do you guys want yoga? Do you want weights? Or just abs or plyometrics or HIIT?
I have therapy that day, so.
You have, okay. So if you guys have a preference, but I'm thinking it's easier when because if we do weights and stuff, I have to make sure you're doing it safely. And power yoga, Pilates and stuff is a little easier for me to do, knowing that you will do it safely at home. So it might be like a power yoga on Thursday. All right, nice job today. Continue to stretch if you need to stretch, because that's only a little bit. Perfect time while you're a little hot and sweaty, get in some cardio, run those stairs, go outside. It's rainy, but no, it's not raining over here at least. I don't know if it's raining where you are, Dee.
It's supposed to move out. It's moving out.
Oh, it's moving out, good. All right, get in a little walk, maybe get on your bike that I know you and your husband like to do. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.